All right, I guess we're live.
I
Yep,
think so.
I hear my voice. If I all right, I'm gonna mute that now so I don't hear my voice again. Hi everybody. Welcome to this channel here, the ALTTPR League. Sorry about the technical difficulties, computers and stuff. So we should be getting underway here soon. We've got this is game 2 between Quack of the Wild, Noble Foxes League. We're playing League here, as you can probably tell based on the ALTTPR League channel name. This is Pilot Spoiler Week, 4-7 Pilot Spoiler. I'm Gilgamesh. I'm joined by Tracy. Hi.
Hey everyone. Yeah, we'll get this cropped, so don't worry about that. We're working on that.
We're not cropping anything.
No, that's fair. We are not cropping. Yeah, we have Tal and Yoinker's wife is helping out. We got Lady Laura Linda on the tracking. We got
nice
a sword in Link's house. So that's really nice.
So yeah, this is
very
spoiler.
divergence.
So the runner has a pilot with them in a voice call, and they have the spoiler log, and they can tell their runner where everything is. I also have the spoiler log, so I can tell everyone where everything is as well.
Oh, good, because I don't have the spoiler log. I mean, I know where to get it. I'll let you look at the spoiler log.
Yeah, we're gonna go for the most important thing first and do boots, and they're on Laser Bridge. Good stuff. All right.
Oh boy, we do have a lamp at the uncle, so we'll get a nice early fire source.
All right. Well, we're not getting boots anytime soon.
Nope.
TR is a crystal, so we do need to beat it. So at least they're on the way.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is the hard part for the pilot as they're trying, because they get the spoiler log as the race starts. So you do get a little bit of, some of the runners will actually just start doing things while the pilot looks everything up.
Yeah, I think
we've already picked up some really nice items so far.
Yeah, the typical play seems to be either start Link's house, check that, immediately save and quit, go to Sanctuary, or just start Sanctuary and begin walking towards the Lost Woods. And that's usually enough time for the pilot to check some of your mobility items, see where your flute and boots are, and then check and see if you can get bombs from tree poles or whatever, what's in Lost Woods before starting to look up Kakariko stuff.
Yeah, figure out your pendants and crystals.
Yeah, I mean, that can usually come a little later because that doesn't tend to be super important early on.
True.
We are about to get a Moon Pearl here in Blind's Hut. Let's see, we've got a nice Glove and Ice Rod Cave, which appears to be where HayfieldBay is headed towards. Another Glove and Paradox, and our hammer is on a Graveyard Ledge. Oh, that's fun. All right, well, so Mitz is our Dark World access here.
Oh, jeez, look at this Blind's Hut. And we got a minor small key, which you don't really need, but everything else in there is pretty darn good. Got a hookshot, Moon Pearl. Yep.
So our pendants today are Desert, Pod, and Thieves Town, which we already have marked. Let's see if we need to do any of these pendant dungeons. We do need to go get the big chest of Desert for our Swamp Small, so that's fun.
It's not too bad, unless the Desert Big Key is in a bad spot.
Well, let's find out. It's in the Thieves Town Big Chest.
Oh, baby. Okay, well, we need a Thieves Town. Actually, do we need a Thieves Town small key? Because you can steal the key for that chest. No one ever does that.
Well, not really. Oh, that's right. Thieves Town. That's true. If there's nothing on blind,
if there's nothing on blind, nothing on pen, nothing on the green pendant, you can steal that key.
We can actually do that. It looks like there's nothing important beyond the front. So interesting.
So hopefully the pilots will think about that, because
when you're playing this,
no one's ever gonna steal that key in a
the thing is, the Thieves Town Small is pretty free. It's in Paradox right next to our glove, so you're probably just gonna pick it up on the way. But yeah, that good shout. I probably would not have thought of that in the heat of the moment, honestly.
Because it's just not something you do normally, right? Because what are you gonna? Are you gonna not kill blind? Are you gonna not open the big chest? You're gonna not open the big chest, or you're just not gonna do either one. But
All right, well,
just
I mean,
switching places.
seed's basically done now. Let's see. Is there
Yep.
anything in GT we even need? So this is a 4-7, so GT is open with 4 crystals.
I do like the idea of trying to make GT relevant, because
yeah, it's not.
without
There's
it,
actually nothing in GT this seed,
nothing in
so
GT. Okay, we've
nope.
seen a lot of seeds where hunters have done GT a lot earlier, but apparently not this one. I mean, I guess you could, like, if it's convenient to do Turtle Rock into GT early. I don't know. I don't know that you would ever do that.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, you probably wait until. I mean, TR. Looks like we can. I mean, the boots are there, which is annoying, but honestly, there's not a whole lot else there. You could probably leave that as your last dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple pod smalls, but pod is a pendant.
Yeah, you don't need most of those pod
The
smalls.
only thing we need from pod only requires. The only things we need from pod only requires 1 key, so.
It's like the man under the bridge has something. Yes, my cat is joining me.
Other bow is an ice palace. It's on the way, so we'll probably get silvers.
Yeah, you get that. Unless it's iced tea, most of ice
No,
palace
it's in the map
on
chest, so we'll probably pick that up on the way when we're beating ice.
Wow, we get blue mail in this one.
Yeah, so
nice to have those mail upgrades on your path.
Steinchen heading up here. We're gonna pick up our
the dead rocks. The dead rocks.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're fine.
Oh,
that's cape. That's useful right now. And we're fine.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is fine. We're just gonna get a nice little refill right now.
Yeah, so I guess really, I mean, honestly, I haven't looked where every single big key is, but this seed seems pretty simple. The only thing potentially is your health count here. I don't know how many heart containers we're getting.
That's always an issue in spoiler.
At least
it's one of the reasons I don't like to play it. Because, it's one thing when you end up with a low health or low percent Ganon fight or whatever, because that's just the way the seed played.
All right,
to know where the things are and still have to do that, yeah, so great.
So we're gonna get 2 on bosses that we have to beat. We're probably not getting many more than those 2, though. Because the rest are all pretty out of the way, given the stuff that we need to do. So unless we pick up another heart container via heart pieces along the way, 5 is probably where we're maxing out.
Yeah, you can.
Which isn't too bad, because we got that blue mail.
Yeah, sometimes you'll see runners or the pilots will map out like 4 heart pieces with a strategic refill, like at the top of GT or something. But we'll see if that's a thing that can happen.
And we are also not getting that red mail either, so.
Where's red mail?
It is on Bombo's tablet.
We are not getting red mail.
With the book on purple chest, which is actually kind of funny because it's a little, it's right there, but also definitely not happening.
No, we're not getting no book, no. Yeah, unless the book was needed for something else, and even then, you're probably not going out of your way to the Bombo's tablet.
So interesting. I think I like this routing better for the Noble Foxes being up on the mountain here with the mitts the first time, which Steinchen does not have, because there is stuff, I believe, in Hookshot Cave.
No, he's gonna get the mitts up here. The mitts are in.
They're in here. Never mind. Right, yeah. So there's a Meyer Big and Super Bunny, which we are gonna need. Hookshot Cave has a pod small. I guess you could get that. We do need at least one of those.
Are we getting silvers tonight?
Yes, probably. They're nice.
That's nice for like at the very least. They're almost better for Vitreous.
Let's see. We already have Quake. Is Bombo's hard to get? No, it's not. All right. Yeah, no, this is really not that bad. It's just a matter of figuring that these seeds are almost scarier now, because it's like, well, everything's so easy, so you just have to now you have to make sure you're routing things extra efficiently.
Yeah. I imagine we just do Hera right now.
Yeah, there's really nothing in Hera we need, so
Yeah, you could do it right.
I guess you
I
can do
might
it now. I don't.
suppose. Yeah, the argument for doing it later is you can do it with a better sword or with a hammer. You do it right before you go into GT if there's nothing there. On the other hand, you're right here.
Sure, yeah, and it's not going to get significantly faster. This is one of the red crystals, but I do not think there is anything in Pyramid Fairy. No, there is not.
That is not a setup for Harapot that I think I've seen before.
Yep.
But it worked.
Pot.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Harapot really went through, I mean, more so than any other strat that I know of. It went through a lot of iterations. Wait, we're getting the big chest. No, we're not.
Well, no, so there is a bottle down here in the compass chest.
Okay, okay.
Which is a nice safety. It is a green potion.
Green is good.
And Sick Kid does have a TR small, so there's a little value there too. We need at least 3 of those.
Right.
So there are definitely worse safeties you could pick up. But yeah, I agree. Fighter Sword, Moldorm. Where are the other bottles? Lumberjack Tree, no. Pod, Stalfos Basement. You could probably pick that one up because we have to go in there. We have to go in there for our flippers. But yeah, it's either the pod one or this one. Those are the only 2 options. So, I mean, you could do worse.
They're both going to go ahead and do it early, so. Also, an interesting change from some of the spoiler races we've done in the past is that there was a vote. The league took a vote. That's... Oh, no, we don't need the pod, Bicky. Never mind. But there was a vote as to whether it should be that the runners can look at each other's streams, look at the restream, neither, both. And I think it was determined that they can only look at each other's streams. So they can't actually look at the restream.
Correct, yes. Which, I mean, I do think, bare minimum, we should be able to look at the runner stream. That's part of spoiler in general. I wonder if the reason...
Yeah, no, I think I imagine that I mean, I went to a vote if it had voted that you could watch the restream. But the restream could do a thing where it's like, oh my god, we know that such and such an item is in a certain spot, and then it can remind the other players, the player that skipped it. Yeah,
it could do that.
Yeah.
But also, if they're if they're to that point, they're probably not winning anyway. So I think
that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I think it's a minimal issue, but I mean that's how people voted. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was good that the league admins decided to put it up to a vote and let the runners decide.
I will miss the pilots coming into the restreams to talk and chat about some of the decisions potentially as we're going through the GT climb and whatnot.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
Or to talk trash about their runners.
Yeah. All right, Skull Woods time.
Yeah.
Got it. So what's in Skull Woods? Because we don't have a fire. Oh, flute.
A nice flute is in
that's
Skull Woods. That's pretty much it right now. Doc's fault. Get wrecked. Doc.
Yep, he's taking the blame.
All right, heading over to Graveyard Ledge to get our hammer.
Easy solution. We can give out false information only. There you go.
I have been pitching that idea in some circles for the past couple of years about like a saboteur spoiler mode where you pilot the other team's runner and like you can give fake information if you want. I haven't quite figured out the logistics of it yet, but
yeah, I mean, it sounds interesting. It sounds interesting on the surface, but yeah, there's definitely some logistics to work out on that one.
Like a mode for Beer League, maybe.
Yeah. Right, so Steinchen's gonna go ahead and get this flute as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna be tracing steps for a bit now. I think just
Yep.
Hayfield ended up being a little bit farther ahead at the moment. And it's a dangerous spot to be behind in this right now because I don't see a lot of room for divergence on the spoiler log.
Yeah, get that Ganon's Tower big key. We need that.
Oh, Steinchen not getting the hammer here?
I mean, if you got to go to the Thieves' Town big chest, you kind of need that hammer. That's a little bit of an inefficiency.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up our surprise Thieves' Town big key right here.
Yeah, this could be a problem. This is not good.
Unless
I think
it's
this
just
might
not
be the
marked on
kind.
the track.
Yeah, this might. Yeah, I don't think he went to Graveyard Ledge.
I don't think he did.
Yeah,
either.
there we go. There we go. He's leaving now.
Okay, they realized. Oh wait, we need something. Maybe it could have been misread as big key chest or something on the log. That happens occasionally.
That's a little unfortunate, but yeah, that's the kind of thing that I mean, that might be the kind of thing that the people who voted were worried about on the restream because we're like, okay, he's going, not going. Yeah, he might turn around a little sooner, I guess. Again, he's already behind. Yeah.
If you got to the point where you go into Swamp Palace without flippers and then you hear on restream, oh, you need flippers before, it's probably not going great for you. But
yeah. And yeah, as Tyler's saying in chat, not quite GG, but it is definitely bad.
So we have that small key from Paradox. We can go ahead and just grab this big chest and be out of here.
Big key to desert.
Anyone have admin privileges in chat to ban anyone?
Thought I saw someone. Yeah, Doc seems to have admin. Oh, we have to hammer pigs without the boots.
Yeah, this is a TR small. So you're here.
Ooh, yep. TR smalls are just annoying because you and I both play a lot of cross keys where you just don't need all those TR smalls. When you go back to the regular modes, like yeah, you need TR smalls. There's 3 of them.
Well, it's not key drop where you need 6 of them or 5 of them.
Good old key drop.
Stay tuned for next week.
Didn't they do key drop last year with in co-op?
They did co-op ADKDB last year instead of the co-op AD, yes.
And then we're going back to next week is just solo though, right?
It is solo. It is ADKDB. It's just with a fresh name.
I'm just glad we're not doing doors this year because that was a. I know I didn't get to do a lot of comms last year, but that was a week
there was some choices.
Nope.
With the modes last year.
Yeah. Vendor also had a tier small key.
Yeah, so that's the 3 of them for HayfieldBay, I think. Well, this is the
very
third
nice.
one.
Yeah, very nice that we don't need to worry about the key in the lava chest and not to worry about that 4th tier small wherever that is.
Yeah, I mean it's in pod. It's in the front, but it's on the right. So no, it's actually it's pretty free in pod. Actually, that probably. Hold on a second. That might have been faster than Hammer Pigs. I'm not really sure.
Hammer Pigs is so slow without boots, but yeah, I mean you're right. Already in the Dark World and that area for that stuff.
Yeah, so we need to go into pod to get our flippers from Shooter Room. And the TR small's on the bridge chest, so it's like 2 extra rooms you have to go through. But
there's a bow.
It's tough. Yeah, that's the bow that Steinchen got early.
Ah, that's right. All right, Steinchen's gonna get that Desert Big Key out of the big chest here. HayfieldBay gonna go back to the mountain for something.
Let's see. What is this gonna be? This is
Just gonna do TR. I don't know where the fire rod is. Is he just gonna do TR early? Fire rod can't be up here.
let's check.
We could, but
Fire rod is in Mire.
yeah. Okay. So what are we getting?
And we're getting whatever's in Spectacle here, which is the Eastern big key.
Oh, need
Okay,
that.
is this so we can do Pod Eastern together?
Together, yeah,
most
sure.
likely.
So why did we not get this when we were on the mountain the first time? Neither one of them did.
Because we did other stuff. I mean, it's a little awkward, right? Because you have to
Yeah, but you could have done it
climb
after
and then hammer. Yeah,
You
climb
could have
and
done it
then...
after Hera.
Yeah, I guess you could have.
All right, this will be Pod Eastern for HayfieldBay.
Yeah, so just gonna pop into Pod for the shooter chest. It's really all we need there.
Yeah, other than the early route diversions of one going over to Kakariko right away and the other doing some of the stuff to the south. Just not a lot of divergence going
No,
on at this point.
this looks like an extremely linear seed, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Which is really unfortunate for Steinchen. There's not, as you say, not a lot of ways he can make up time at this point.
I mean, it feels bad doing all this without boots, but I mean, it's probably worth just doing everything before boots, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, there's nothing in TR that we need except for the boots, and there's nothing in GT, so you really don't need to go up the mountain ever again until we finish our dungeons.
And I imagine the boots aren't even required, but you're gonna get them. They're not so far out of the way that you're gonna skip them.
Yeah, I mean they are. Let's see. They are the last chest on Laser Bridge, but there's also a sword on Laser Bridge, so you're probably getting that as well.
Yep.
Let's see, where's our other swords? There's a free one in Mire, there's the one on Laser Bridge, we got the one in Link's house, and the other one's on Desert Ledge. So actually all of our swords are pretty free.
Yeah, because we're gonna be gold sword silvers. Nice. You don't see that often in
No, the only thing really lacking here is gonna be heart containers.
Yeah, and that'll be made up for by blue mail plus good offense. No, Hayfield wants to decide to grab an extra bottle. He's got red. Yeah. So Ned's got a red and a blue. A red and a green. So he's got his magic situation covered and his health situation covered.
That's the kind of thing where being able to look at your opponent's stream comes in. Nobody can check in on Steinchen and say, "Hey, we have a pretty decent lead right now. If you want to grab an extra safety just to make sure nothing, apocalyptic happens along the way." So yeah, we're in Eastern. We're not gonna pick up anything in particular here. We will get our 4th heart on the boss, so that's exciting.
Ooh.
Probably one of the reasons why we're doing this early as well, honestly, before we get to some of the harder stuff.
It'd be nice to be able to do Armos Knights with the silver arrows, but it's not a big deal to do with the wood arrows.
Well, we do need, let's see, the Bombos was on Hylia Island, so we can get that whenever we want. Probably after Swamp, I guess you do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To get into Mire, so we can get our, well, I guess not, Fire Rod in Mire, right? So we can, I guess you could get the Bombos and go straight into Ice as well if you really want to.
With Bombos, I'd like to have a better sword than just, I don't know, if the swords are on path, I mean...
Yeah, that's true. If you go do Mire first, you get 2 swords before going to...
Oh, yeah, much better to have
Tempered
sword.
So.
And actually, if you have Gold Sword, then Cold Stare is pretty free if you don't let him out of that corner.
We're not getting Gold Sword before Cold Stare, but we can get Tempered, so yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Get that, do Swamp now, and then go get that Bombos and go do Mire area.
Steinchen's staying in pod as well. Looks like he's gonna go get that second bottle.
This might be for the TR small as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's still missing one. Okay, yeah, he skipped one. He did hammer pig, so I'm not sure which one he skipped.
Yeah, I don't know which one off the top of my head they skipped either, but I mean, this is fine. Like, it's not too far out of the way.
Yeah, HayfieldBay gonna go ahead and do Misery Mire now.
Yeah, hopefully we remember to pop into Desert Palace while we're over here.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna do that first.
And get that sword on the ledge. Great. We're gonna get that sword on the ledge, right?
I would hope you'd want to get that sword on the ledge. There's something. What's in desert that we're getting?
This is our swamp small.
Oh, okay. In the big chest, huh? Okay.
Yes. So yeah, I guess we need to do this first, and then we can grab our ledge sword, go do swamp into Bombos, come back to Mire.
Yeah, you just have to do desert right now. I don't think it's any faster.
Well, we don't have to do desert at all because it's.
Oh, never mind. Suspended. So we're not gonna do desert. We're just gonna grab that key.
That's all we needed. All right, let's see. Anything interesting to pick up here in Swamp? Well, there are 2 heart containers in here. One's in the big chest and one's on left side, so probably not those.
Yeah, we're not picking up either of those.
Type cave. Oh, we're going for another safety here. There is a powder in here, so.
Oh, I like powder. Powder's a good safety. We're also gonna get a piece of heart. That might be our first piece.
And another piece of heart, actually, so.
We don't need the pod key. All right, so
let's
we got
hope
the powder.
For a long seed. Oh, I got bad news for you, friend.
Yeah, so long seeds and
this is not the week for the long seeds.
Yeah. Next week, though, and the week after. The week after, I believe, is at the co-op.
Co-op cross keys,
co-op cross keys, yeah.
And potentially the week after, because who knows what's going to happen with Mystery.
Oh, that's right. Mystery's back. Oh, that's going to be exciting. I kind of miss... I mean, Mystery hasn't been in since, what, Season 3, I want to say? It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been in since I've started playing, and I started in Season 4, so...
Yeah. So, yeah, Season 3 was the last year we did Mystery, and that was the year of... I think there was, like, a... Open had, like, an 8-hour seed, and the other funny one was there was a standard start. Actually, I think it was standard. It might even be standard with the sword. Before they stopped allowing Enemizer to have not have a sword in that situation. There was a seed beach. I forget who was playing. I know Andy was playing. I don't remember who he was playing, but there was one of the small keys you had to get was on a buzz blob, and the runners had to and the runners had to find the bomb drop group to be able to kill it. So there's some weird shenanigans that could happen in yes, there was an 8-hour seed in open for Mystery. There's also a seed where because one of the things that they'll randomize is, I don't know if they're doing this time around, but they would randomize whether it was entrance or not. And like a bunch of the entrances when one of the teams got out of escape were vanilla. So they dropped down the well and ran right into Ganon.
Yep. Yeah.
Hello, entrance mode. So,
all right,
yeah.
So this is interesting. Steinchen is going to go ahead and get this Bombos first before going to the Mire area to get the Swamp Small. So they'll be able to do Mire and also get that Swamp Small in one shot, which that might actually be a little more efficient.
I mean, even if it isn't, you're trying to do something different than your opponent. I think that's
right. And they'll have 2 swords for Argus, which will make that fight potentially a little bit faster. Or, sorry, 3 swords for Argus, I should say.
So you said the other bow was in Ice Palace?
Yes.
So, yeah, it's a little unfortunate then, because you can either have the silvers for Vitreous or the swords for Cold Stare. So.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Fire Rod and swords for Cold Stare. I mean, Vitreous isn't that bad with Cape and Tempered Sword and Bow.
Fair.
Like,
just annoying you have to make that choice, you know?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. But if you know what you're doing, you can get these double spins, and I've seen people get triple spins. I can't get triple spins, but I can get double.
Quad before, actually.
You know, I think I've seen that too.
Not me, but somebody.
Nope. All right, fish him off with the ice rod.
Alright, well, yeah, we'll see what Hayfield ends up doing if they decide to grab Bombos and go straight into Ice first, or if they want to go back to Mire. Given how they routed it this way, I feel like they may just end up doing Ice first.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Hammer plus Master Sword is just more of a slow. I personally like using. I mean, if I have to choice between Hammer, you know, he's leaving. Yeah, Master Sword is kind of slow. Hammer's kind of slow. We're gonna.
Oh, we're potioning up first.
We have. No.
Nope.
Just
we're
okay.
Just healing. So we have sword beams for Mire too.
Yeah, no, it's reasonable. Just don't get hit. I was saying because he had a green and a red for his bottle, so it doesn't make sense to replace. I mean, I guess you could replace him with a blue and a blue.
That's yeah, I mean, we don't need money for anything else, but all right, there's our tempered sword, and we can just head to Vitreous. Yeah, so the only, I mean, we kind of going to be in go mode here. Although, wait, did Steinchen not pick up the fire?
He did.
Okay, it's not marked side. Yeah, I mean, really just the TR big, which is in Castle Tower. It's in the first chest of Castle Tower.
Not great, but not terrible either.
No, I mean, you just kind of do that whenever.
Yep.
That's kind of it.
We gotta go do Skullwoods, but you know that doesn't take long.
We have to do some dungeon cleanup, but like as far as items go, it's kind of it. Guess I mean we don't have any GT smalls, but we don't really need any, so.
Yeah, you only need GT smalls if you're actually gonna do stuff in the basement. We're not doing anything in the basement, so you just steal the key in the pot if you don't get one on path.
One somewhere.
It has to be really free to be.
It has to be very free, and it looks like none of them are. So yeah. All right, employing the safe strat here of just hitting the sword button as fast as you can while your cape is activated.
Hey, there's our heart container.
Yep, that is the last one we'll see. So it looks like Hayfield picked up extra heart container from heart pieces at some point.
Yeah, he had 2 heart pieces in Hype Cave, so he must have gotten 2 others that we missed.
But I think in general, I mean, most runners at this level will be pretty comfortable 6 hearts blue mail.
Mm-hmm. Especially with silvers.
Yeah.
And a good sword. Where's half magic? That anywhere useful?
Half magic is in GT in the basement, so we are not getting that.
Nope. I mean, maybe if it were, you know, like the torch or hope room, I might pick it up. But anything beyond that, no. Nope.
Yeah, no, it is in Bob's chest, so that is quite a ways
no,
away.
That is a big, big no.
Alright, steinchen gonna pick up some of these safeties from Type Cave, so may get that 6th heart here. Yep, there it is. Also getting that extra pod small for no reason. No, get the powder, you're here. Yeah.
yeah. That's the useful thing.
It is a little hard sometimes to parse the hype cave because they're listed as like, oh, bottom left chest, bottom right, middle right chest, which doesn't always like translate in your brain properly. Yeah. Sorry, it's the chests in hype cave are top, middle right, middle left, and bottom.
Oh, okay. That's I mean, it does describe it accurately, but yeah. Imagine this will be Ice Palace for Hayfield-Bay, or maybe Skullwoods. I'm not sure which one.
I don't think it makes a huge difference which order you do these in.
Because silvers aren't going to help you on in Skullwoods at all, and apparently there's nothing else in Skullwoods. So, like, what would you like to do first?
So yeah, we'll pick up our silvers here, and that's it.
Yeah, we'll have to hit the switch. We don't have the Ice Palace big key.
Yep.
It's much easier to remember to do things like that when you're here in the booth and when you're playing.
Ice Palace big key was on a green pendant. That's fun.
Ooh, oh, logically required blind kill. Nice.
Yeah.
Good thing we have long ago learned how to skip the Ice Palace big key.
Yep.
Honestly, when you're basically go-moding at the dungeon, you're probably hitting that switch anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the big key, it is faster to not. Well, actually, no, I'm not sure it is.
I would say if you're not going to IC,
if you're full clearing and you need to go to IC, then yeah, it is. But I suppose not so much. Exclamation point P. Drosy, the pendants are Desert Pod and Thieves Town,
which shows up on the tracker.
All right, there's our silvers.
Yep. That's not the freest chest, but it will save time in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, you have to pick up the rock anyway to get the small key.
Yeah.
So. Are we winning? Yeah, I mean, this is one of the freest spoiler seeds I've seen of this mode.
Oh, the pilots.
Oh, sure. I guess you could do that too.
Exclamation point pilots. There you go. No, since Drosy put in chat, follow the pilots. Dare Dash and Nobly. Dare Dash piloting steinchen and Nobly piloting Hayfield-Bay. I know you could read a tracker, Drosy.
Oh, what happened there? Missing some of these dupes. They looked like they hit, but...
Yeah, it looks like you got half of them.
Oh, baby! Oh, no! All right. That's,
things just got interesting.
Yeah, I mean, not that interesting, but a little more interesting. That is a pretty painful death.
That's, yeah. I was trying to think if he needs magic. Yeah, he's gonna need some magic for the end of this. You need at least
he'll be okay because we have Bombos, so I think we're okay because the two decanters you get right before the boss are enough to fire off.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, Bombos is a quarter of your magic when you don't have half magic. But yeah, This definitely got closer.
Yeah, for sure.
And still a bit of a lead for HayfieldBay and the Noble Foxes.
That
But
that kind of
yeah.
stuff can happen in spoiler. Like even with what's a pretty decent loadout, sometimes those boss fights can get away from you. I think probably got a little frazzled by missing those fire rod dupes, which I'm not really sure what happened there because it looked like he hit them.
It is a little bit faster to use the fire rod. I often will just save the magic and ooh, this could be a problem if he doesn't get this.
I mean, he's got the green, so
yeah, he's gonna have to use it.
All right. I mean, this is more time.
It's not where you want to be using that green potion, but
not ideally.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, we got it.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw a race earlier this week that I commed where I don't know if it would have made the difference 100% in the race, but one team picked up the blue mail, the other team didn't. And the team that did not pick up the blue mail took a couple unfortunate deaths later on in the seed that, all that time together would have put things a lot closer. Looks like steinchen having some trouble with this icebreaker.
There we go.
Yeah. Will steinchen get silvers? I think you have
I think so.
If you know that
it's in this
your
room.
Opponent has them. Because you're certainly not saving any time by not getting them. Like, if nothing else, it does help preserve some magic on the GT climb, because you can use silvers on Landmo. Alright, I think we're not going to mess around this time.
There we go. This is fine.
Yeah, still got a little away from us, but...
Yeah, not a super clean fight, but it'll do the job.
Alright, just need to go clear out Moth, and hopefully remember to get that GT big key. Or not GT big key, TR big key, I should say.
Yeah, so 2 steps before we can go back up the mountain.
That's the kind of thing that could maybe slip your mind after an unfortunate death like that. You're just like not thinking about it, and you're like, okay, we just gotta go and clear dungeons. But looks like it was remembered.
Right,
yep.
Well, we go back to that mistake that Quack of the Wild made, where they started to go into Thieves Town without the Thieves Town big key, and without that mistake, I think they.
This is very even.
I hate to say it, but I think they'd be in the lead. Even
maybe
it might even be the lead. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a cleaner cold stare fight from steinchen as well.
Also, interestingly, like this first room, you want to do this with silvers. steinchen just has 2 silvers, right? Oh, he's gonna. Oh, that's okay. He's gonna buy arrows.
I don't think I like this. I don't know if they're actually looking at each other's stream, but like know you're behind. I don't think you can afford that kind of time.
No, I mean you gotta have to get your arrows somewhere. But if you know,
but I mean there are arrows in GT. Like
there are arrows in GT. There are arrows in Turtle Rock. You can get.
Yeah.
It's just gonna save time right now for this one fight.
A little bit. I mean, it doesn't even save that much with tempered. Yeah.
Or you can use fire rod shots. That is pretty quick too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the time it takes to get those refill was more than you save in this room.
Yep, probably. It's definitely different. Like you take a death to cold stare, normally, you're just feeling behind, But now you can with this, you could kind of look at what your opponent's doing and be like, oh yeah, I still, our lead is still there, just not as big.
Yeah, just don't make any more mistakes.
Yeah, easier said than done, of course, but
Yeah, Quack of the Wild definitely would like to put another win here on the board. This is their second game of the week, so going down 5-1 to start the first 3 weeks is not ideal.
Doesn't want sword beams.
Yeah, sword beams
For
are the
good
worst.
reason. The sword beams will do damage to Moth and overwrite your tempered sword damage if you're not careful.
Yep, gonna just not. We're just gonna be extra safe here. I get that bottle ready just in case.
Yep.
Don't need to take any more accidental deaths, because that would put things to basically even if that happened here.
Now he's got those sword beams again.
Oh boy, and this is taking a long time, not for nothing. Like,
yeah, he's got the. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, gets through it, but that was not a fast Moth fight.
No, and the problem is, for those of you that don't know, the Moth, if he's on the spikes, he won't necessarily take damage from whatever you're hitting him with. Now, I like to use the fire rod to get him off the spikes. Which
that doesn't always work.
Great.
But...
It doesn't always work, yeah. He didn't have a lot of magic. He used it for the cape instead.
The trick is to hit him when he's hovering over that block instead of the spikes in the back.
Yep. So unlike every other boss, you can kind of count off how much you need to do.
Yeah,
we're gonna buy a couple of blues here to make up
definitely
for
a faster. All right, so I mean, if Steinchen goes without bottles here, this is
Well, I think he
close.
Still has his red and his blue.
I think he does.
His red and his green, so there's really no reason for him to buy.
Yeah, I would feel pretty comfy.
Let's see where he flutes to. Yeah, just going straight to 1. So I'm gonna make up a little bit more time here.
Yeah, I mean, he's only a screen and a half away. This is definitely a make-upable time.
Yep.
Getting dead rocked or something.
So one of the nice things about keys modes and with Turtle Rock is you actually get to go mode Turtle Rock. It's actually a real thing.
Yeah.
The number of times where you theoretically go mode Turtle Rock at the end of a 7/7 seed where it's just, oh hey, I get to skip Mimic Cave because you end up having to open all the chests because the big key is vanilla. And
yeah, we only have 3 keys, so you can't quite go mode it. We still have to steal
right, we do
key.
have to. Yeah, we have to kill the Pokey.
Yes, that's right. We have a potential for a Chomp's Key Dash.
Love
Very
the Chomp's Key Dash.
Wait, no, we can't. Tyler, shut up. There's no boots. We have no Key Dash. Don't get me excited about that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, gosh darn it.
All right,
boots are on Laser Bridge for those of you. Chomp's Key Jog from Shinmaru. It's more like a key lope, but you know.
Oh, Hayfield has all 4 keys. I guess they did pick up all 4. I actually think that's probably the correct play. Because stealing that key takes a really long time.
Wait, what did I mean? What do you do?
So Hayfield, they got all 4 TR.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, so does Steinchen. Okay, they both have all 4 TR.
Okay, never mind. Oh right, because that last TR small was the one pod that was
they were not too bad to get to.
Yeah, good call by the runners. Or the pilots or whoever. By someone.
Oh, Steinchen getting held up a little bit there. I wonder. Is there... Nah, okay, never mind. I was trying to make up a situation in my head where it actually isn't worth getting the boots, and there's just not.
No. I mean, you have the entire climb in front of you.
Yeah, you probably save the time just by dashing across Death Mountain, honestly.
Yeah. Now we'll see if they can pick up the sword.
I think if you're... Yeah, I think you do. I think if you're already on Laser Bridge, because it gives you a 1-cycle guarantee on Trinex, it negates the possibility for missing the 1-in-1 on Ganon.
Yeah, I would definitely pick up the gold sword. I say that having remember there was a seed I call where there was a gold sword on Catfish, and the runner saw the gold sword and just left it there. But didn't need it.
It looks okay. I was
They
gonna say it
lost
looked like
by a
they
very
weren't
short
getting
margin.
it, but okay, we are.
Yeah, there it is. Just gotta go get those boots. I would have maybe gotten the boots first.
So you can.
Yeah, because then you could use the boots.
Laser skip? Yeah, maybe.
I mean, not that not that it isn't possible to laser skip without boots, but. Good thing we have that refill there. To be fair, most of this game has
Sunshine, you have boots!
pots.
Please!
Well, he's gone the entire race without them. He's forgotten. But yeah, most of the game has strategic refills.
Okay, I will say if you aren't going to use your boots, it probably wasn't worth the time to get them.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, very nice. Try next fight for me.
We finally remembered. Right, just gotta
nice
do
compass.
a GT climb.
All right, try next down for steinchen.
Yeah, so what, Hayfield going into GT here with probably about 40 seconds of a lead or so? I guess we can actually time it.
52 minutes as he's entering.
52.5 as the screen. All right, remembering to get the key. Oof. Good.
Yep. Nice heart piece. Like this room, you can save time with the silvers.
Yeah, no, they're definitely helpful.
Might be able to get a magic refill here too.
Yeah, 48.
There it is.
So yeah, 43 seconds going into GT difference.
Yeah, probably not. That probably wasn't on purpose, but the mimics being in the good prize pack, allowing HayfieldBay to get the ferry into the magic refill was kind of nice. Oh man, I haven't used that strat in forever. They fall off the side.
I'm pretty sure somebody told me that that's not actually faster than just walking it, but
yeah, I've heard that too. It was my go-to for a while. Hey, and looks like Stein's gonna have that same fairy magic refill. There we go. Except it's out of his way, the magic refill. That's unfortunate. Oh, he's got full magic. Doesn't matter. Yeah, because Hayfield had used up a little bit of magic with the cape in the previous room.
Alright, we'll get one cycle here on Landmo. Good. Does feel like steinchen has fallen a little bit more behind here.
Yep, I would agree. And the hardest execution is, of course, the gauntlet in general.
Yeah, no, Hayfield has had a very clean GT climb so far.
But I have to use the lamp here. I prefer using the lamp in this, except for the last one anyway, if I have it. But we are gonna have to pick the refill pot up for the next room. That room right there, that's the one room. Or we just use what?
Yeah, if you use lamp, oh, I wouldn't use the bottle there, but you could have gotten away with using lamp in this room, I suppose.
Yeah, I would have grabbed the refill. I just would have grabbed the pot. I mean, you're not gonna need 2 blues, so it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, okay, we do need that small key. Good.
Yeah, do please grab that one. You know, I can forgive you. Yeah, it's okay to skip the fairy refill by not using the powder there. You know, you're only down 1 heart, but please grab the magic.
All right, yeah, running out of opportunities for steinchen to pick up some time. Potentially an Aga cycle here.
Yeah, he's within a mistake on Ganon.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, you know, as I've often said, when you have to rely on your opponent to make a mistake, that's not a good place to be.
A fall or a death. I mean, a death is possible as well. Like, it's not likely, but...
I mean, yeah, 6 hearts, though. You know, not likely, but more likely in most modes.
1 hug will kill you.
Yep. Steinchen can go ahead and grab the fairy refill and the magic refill. Yeah, and actually we'll make it a good point that the potion to refill the magic is a time loss as well. So
yep.
Is it that much quicker than the grabbing the pot? I don't know. Yeah.
Use of our cape here to make sure we don't take any accidental deaths.
Yeah, and you notice the way he's when you do that against the wall like that, you use very little actual magic on that because you can swing your sword faster because you don't bounce as far.
Setting up a triple. It's not going to be a triple, but...
I get a double out of that. There we go.
And that's 4. All right, get your GGs in chat for the Noble Fox is going to win this match and move to 12 points.
Official race time of 58:15 for HayfieldBay.
Yeah, I can't imagine steinchen is just more than a minute behind.
Yeah, in the end, that the biggest time loss HayfieldBay had was, of course, the death to Cold Stare, but it wasn't enough to make up for the time loss that steinchen had for the big key scenario in Thieves' Tale. There's probably other little things here and there.
Couple things. I think in general, Hayfield's execution was a bit cleaner, so
yeah, I would agree.
Making up time on that as well.
And this is a very execution-heavy mode.
It sure is. This might be a triple. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Yep, that's a triple.
All right, GG's to Quack of the Wild.
Steinchen gonna finish this up with an official race time of 59:14. So double sub hour, which is
Yeah, see?
what you
Less than a
expect
minute.
yep. Those are the kind of times you expect in spoiler, especially with a relatively free seed for a spoiler seed.
Honestly, for how free the seed felt, that well, I guess we didn't have boots. I was gonna say this time
Yeah,
seemed
boots were
a little
late.
long for how free the seed was, but the boots were stupid. So
I see Nobly in chat.
Hi.
Hey, Nobly, GG's. Yeah. So I gotta ask, how much do you, as the pilot? I mean, I imagine you're the one watching the other player, if anyone is. How much are you watching the other player?
From like 5 minutes into the scene.
So yeah, so like in a normal, we were saying in a normal cold, you take a death to cold stare. That's definitely something that's gonna worry you. But like you kind of would have known that you still had a little bit of a lead at that point, even after that death.
Yeah, I told Hayfield to just be calm, use his resources, and get back on.
Yeah, very different situation. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, fairly straightforward seed.
yeah, except for the boots being stupid.
Yeah, boots were stupid for sure.
I was thinking about doing TR into GT before I did more crystals, but then I was like, nah, you can just finish everything and just go GT after. It doesn't seem too much anyway. So.
Yeah, we kind of had that discussion too, but yeah, it seemed correct.
Apart from that, I think the seed was quite okay. I was debating on like the early hobo bow, and then we were like, nah, we can pick it up later because I immediately saw the lamp in Uncle, said, just go get that lamp. It's nice to have, and we don't need to go back until we need that TR big, and who knows when that will be. So we got that early lamp, 3 pull, got to get the gloves early.
Yeah, and imagine you saw when Quack of the Wild forgot to go get the Thieves Town big key that led to exactly.
No, forgot to get the hammer from.
They forgot the hammer to go get the yeah, that's right. Get the hammer to get to the big chest.
Oh, I didn't actually see that. I just. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but like I was looking where they were at times and just telling Hayfield to just stay calm, do his thing, and yeah, it was only the Ice Palace cold stare death, I think, that was a bit sad.
Yeah. Yep.
Otherwise, it was okay, and of course, Moth was just playing very rude.
Yeah, that was not a great Moth fight, but got through it, and still had enough time to go grab a couple of blue potions that, you didn't end up. I mean, he used the one on the climb, but he could have grabbed the pot, so he didn't really need the blue potions. But sometimes it just feels better to have those safeties and not have to think as much.
Yeah, I mean, when he spent his last bot on Moth, he was like, do I even have time to get more? Like, I was like, yeah, just chill. You can just breathe, dude. And then he got potions, and then he just got calm again and kept running. So that's like half my job during the seed. Keep Hayfield calm, then it's all.
Yeah, I feel like that's part of the pilot's job is, just make sure that your runner stays calm and stuff, because we all know what it's like to get tilted.
Yeah. So basically, it's like 20 minutes lecture of reading, and then rest is just keep your partner calm. And yeah, we were debating a bit about like what order to do things. Like, did we want to get bombos to get tempered early, or like, do we want to do swamp with Master Sword? And we figured that we can get that Master Sword, get that desert big, go swamp, get bombos on the way, and then don't have to go back towards swamp area, Darkwood. Because boots, we didn't have those, so doing like one cycle Argus didn't actually speed up anything anyway, so...
It looks like we have Steinchen also joining us. GG's.
Oh, GG.
GG's.
So yeah, I mean the big mistake was just that hammer going into Thieves Town without it. Other than that, like it was a you know, kept it pretty close. I mean, obviously, I don't know if you saw the cold stare death that HayfieldBay took, but those unfortunately the hammer was a little bit of a bigger issue than the cold stare death, but.
I won out of Servus and was thinking, pick the hammer up, and forget it.
It happens.
It sure does.
Yeah, I mean, it's when your brain is like, yeah, I know where the hammer is. Obviously, I have it. So
Yep. Nobody does that. No, everybody does that.
yeah, that happens in co-op InfoShare as well. Like, oh,
Yeah.
my partner has that, so I must have that.
Of course. But yeah, otherwise we were just saying to Nobly, fairly straightforward seed. I like how we have one pilot and one player here. That's kind of fun. Daredash just said he cannot join us, so.
Oh, yeah, Hayfield didn't understand how to get in, so he said, you can do the interviews.
Yeah, Daredash says.
Preparing to work anyway.
Yeah, Daredash does thank us for the races in the restream, and wishes y'all good luck, so.
Yeah, likewise to everyone. Coming up with a...
Issue today was for me, last Saturday I cut my finger.
Oh no.
Pretty heavy.
Oh no.
Oh, I played with much pain.
Oh my god. Yeah, 'cause you gotta hold that good job.
But-
Now, do you use, like, I don't know which finger you cut, but like some people will do more of a fingers on the controller instead of the thumbs. Is any of that for you?
I think we lost anyway, except of this cold stare death. We was hoping for any kind of this deaths, but yeah, obviously we can't take a use of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Anything else either one of you want to add before we go ahead and close this out?
Can we bring this week next week as well?
Not looking forward to whatever it is. I already forgot. Kabuki, yeah, full key
Full
drop,
key
and
drop.
all that.
Yeah.
Spooky key drop. Are either of you running next week?
Yeah, sadly I am playing. Well, Hayfield
Yeah, me too.
has bad work next week, so I had to step in.
Mm.
Initially I wasn't playing, but all of a sudden I played 3 Kabuki seeds today, so my brain is Kabuki. So
Well, good luck to both of you next week in that mode.
yeah, it's gonna be nice. Thanks for the restream, and I will look back to watch this great commentary.
Thank you. Steinchen, anything else you got?
Oh, thank you for the restream, and I hope for some wins in this league.
Yeah, you got time. Fine. But yeah, good luck next week, and the rest of the league. Did we just end?
Hello? I think we're still live.
Are we? It says, are we still
We're
live?
still live.
Anyone here?
They just, we're just not getting streamed to Discord. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Stream's over. Go away. There's more stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do the rare thing. Well, let's see. Okay, we have Speed Gaming 5 at 9 o'clock. We have in the Invitational League, Crystal Roller Crew versus Help Me Help You. That's Zaphakil versus Paulino. And let me check out I think there's stuff in the Open League as well. Yep, at 4 o'clock on Speed Gaming Main, we have
Like a half an hour.
No Faux Fillets versus Hammer and Hops. That'd be Dirthis versus Mr. Navigator. And at 9 o'clock, we have Team KFC versus the Priests of the Temples of Hyrule. I can't, that one has the pilots and the runners, so I'm not entirely sure who's actually doing what, but I see Katos and Captain 1977 and Cademan and Lucian Greeth. So definitely take a look at those races. So
yeah, and keep an eye out this weekend because there's probably going to be about 600 races this weekend because it's co-op week and that's when everyone schedules.
that's right. That will do it for us. Want to thank Lady Laura Linda for tracking. We had Tal doing the restream. We had Yoinkish Roy helping out with the restream. So thank you to all of you for volunteering your time. We'll see you at the next races.
Bye.